Ethan Walker was known for his work. He lived in Arlington, Virginia. For years, he consulted on extreme psychological cases, dissociation, trauma, behavior that didn't fit clean explanations. He never used the word paranormal. On July 6, 2016, he received a call, an apartment complex in Woodbridge. Ordinary, quiet. The caller said their daughter had changed. Slowly, not all at once. Ethan hesitated. He hadn't been sleeping well. His team noticed. Still he went. That evening, Ethan sat at the front passenger seat. Minimal equipment, cameras, audio recorders, nothing dramatic. On the drive, a team member asked if he was okay. Ethan said something felt wrong. Not outside him, inside. The apartment building was loud when they arrived, screaming, short bursts. Residents stood back, watching. Inside the elevator, the sound grew louder. When the doors opened, it stopped. The girl stood in the hallway, early 20s, barefoot, calm. Her father looked exhausted. He said this was the first quiet moment in weeks. The girl looked directly at Ethan, longer than necessary. She smiled, then turned and walked away. Inside the apartment, everything looked normal, clean, orderly. The father explained she had stopped going to college, stopped seeing friends, locked herself in her room. At night, she would stand in their bedroom, once holding a kitchen knife. She never attacked. She just stared. In her room, the girl sat on the bed, still smiling. Ethan asked simple questions. She answered slowly, carefully. He noticed she wasn't responding to the questions. She was responding to him, mirroring his posture, matching his breathing. When Ethan stepped closer, she leaned forward. When he stepped back, she stopped. A monitor registered a small spike. Ethan asked the team to step outside. Alone, he asked one final question. She leaned in and spoke quietly. She said people who listened too closely eventually carried something home. Not a curse, just weight. When the door opened, Ethan was standing still. Too still. The girl sat on the bed, smiling. The investigation ended early. On the drive back, Ethan didn't speak. At home, his wife asked where he had been. He said the case stayed with him, in his head. The next morning, Ethan checked his emails, had breakfast, then went to shower. Minutes later, there was a sound, a fall. He was found on the bathroom floor. No note, no signs of struggle. Authorities ruled it suicide, stress-related, unresolved. Some say the case broke him. Others say he was already breaking. What unsettles people most isn't his death. It's that no one knows when Ethan stopped examining others and started examining himself.